We now return to the Transformers.
Hey guys, welcome back to another Chukatron video. Today I'm going to be doing a quick review on the Generations Beachcomber and Windcharger figures. I picked these up at Walmart in the clearance aisle for around $5 or less, and I thought they were awesome. I thought they looked pretty good, so I picked them up, and now I'm going to be giving you guys a review. Let's check these guys out. Before I do anything, I'm just going to take a look at the stuff that they come with. Now, they both do come with these two cards here, and they're really nice cards here. I guess it shows us Micronus Beachcomber and Micronus Windcharger right there, and it has a nice illustration of the package art that came with the figures, so I thought those were really nice. It also comes with the standard instruction manuals for both of them, so very typical. First, I'm going to start by taking a look at Beachcomber. Let's take a look at him first. Alright guys, so first of all, I'm going to take a look at Beachcomber in his vehicle mode first, and I'm going to just go old school and go from vehicle to robot mode. So let's take a look at him in the vehicle mode here. And as the G1 styling here, it is like a dune buggy from what I remember when I was a kid, and he has these nice frog-eyed headlamps there, so those are pretty cool. He does have plastic wheels there with some gray matte finish rims. On the back here we see, I guess, these two circular things. I never knew really what these were, but in a Volkswagen this is where the engine would go, so that's pretty cool. It's detailed pretty much similar to the G1 toy. So, and if we look here, we see the sides. On the top you see the roll bar there. You can actually fit a Generations like mini bot in there, so that's pretty cool. And he has this nice blue finish with the big Autobot logo on the front. On the bottom we see the kibble. And the thing I love about this figure is that it's very similar to the G1. Transformation, the styling of it, very G1 style. So just for comparison, I have the G1, actually it's a Generation 2 figure that I had painted in the 90s with like a uni paint marker. And it's pretty much the same thing like the G1 figure, but it had a little bit of a different paint job. It was like a chrome, but I wanted the G1, so I ended up painting him blue like the G1. So just for comparison, we're going to take a look at him here. You can see it's very similar to the G1 style one. You see the two round things there. I think those are carburetors, but I'm not sure. Take a look at the side. The front, we see those two frog-like looking headlamps there. Side, we see that like so. And on the bottom, very similar. They have the kibble on the bottom the same. So let's take a look at him now in the robot mode. So I'm going to start by transforming him. So it's very simple, like the G1 figure. So what we're going to do here, take the front like so and just separate the roll bar. Flip the bottom part like so. Take this, push it in. We'll separate bottom like so. Next, what we'll do is we'll take the arms here, disconnect them like so. Push this section down like so. And there's Beachcomber's head. So very simple transformation, guys. Very simple. And it's pretty much a new rendition of the G1 figure. So for comparison, I'll just show you. Like I said, this is a repaint of the G2 figure, but I always pretended it was a G1 because I changed the paint. So very similar transformation, guys. So there Beachcomber is with his G2/G1 self. And as you can see, very similar there. So if you notice the front, they do have the same little stickers, but on this one it's painted on the G1 figure it's stickers. So I thought that was a pretty cool thing. So anyways, this figure has a lot of articulation, guys. For the small size that it is, it's amazing. I love this figure. When I saw it, I said, let me just pick him up. He does have a lot of articulation. So his head articulates left and right. His arm articulates like so. They have these nice ball joints on them, so you can pretty much flex their arms all around. So, and also his knee does bend. He has a different articulation point right there on his thigh, so he can actually go like that if you want to, whatever. So He does not come with any weapons, so unfortunately, that's a little bit of a downer, but the original figure did not come with weapons. All in all, I think this figure is amazing. For the price of it, I think it looks great. Let me give you a back view of him. So, this is the back of him. Very similar to the other style, the old style, so I thought that was pretty nice. And that's Generations Beachcomber. Let's move on to Windcharger. Alright guys, so here we have Windcharger in the vehicle mode, and as you can see, he's modeled after like a Camaro 69 with like IROC Camaro from the 80s. So vehicle mode looks great, I think. He has little tones of silver right there on the grill. He has that nice Autobot logo, very similar to the G1 figure on there. And on the back here, he has that fastback style rear window. And on the back, we see a little bit of silver from his legs in the robot mode. So all in all, the figure is really good in the vehicle mode. Very simple car, and I like it like that. Very simple, always works out for me. On the top here, it looks like he has T-tops. So if you guys remember the Camaros from like the 80s and from the 70s and stuff, they had that T-top and stuff. That's funny. So let's go and we'll start with the transformation. So alright guys, I'm going to first start by doing the same thing kind of with Beachcomber. I'm just going to take this part back, but the roof and the front windshield come out as one, so I'll just fold those back like so. And what I'll do is I'll take these back and flap them down. So you saw that? Take the roof, you go like that. Take the bottom piece, very similar to the Beachcomber figure. And what we'll do next is we'll take the arms here. They kind of fold the same way like the Beachcomber figure. Just separate those out. Take the back, which is actually the hood area, and just move it back like so. And that clips in like that. So. Alright guys, so this is Windcharger in his robot mode, and as you can see, he looks amazing. Very G1 in all aspects. So he has the gray, he has the silver face with the blue eyes there. He has the Autobot logo right in the center right there. And we'll take a look around. See the back part here. We see the arms and stuff. Very simple transformation, very simple transform, but the delivery on the figure is so impressive that they managed to do it in an impressive scale for being so cheap. The figure has a lot of detail on the face and all that, and the figures have so much articulations that it makes up so much for it that it gives it a lot of value for the buck. So he does have the same kind of articulation here as Beachcomber, and his elbow goes like that, moves right down that ball socket, also the shoulders and the whole arm. The legs do the same thing at the knee. They go out on that ball joint, and his head does rotate like so. And I think he's a pretty good figure. I love Windcharger from the cartoon, and I thought this was a great adaptation of the figure and of the character of Windcharger. So let's take a look at both of these guys. And all I have to say is look at the face, the body, very G1, very true to the characters, guys. For $5, you can find these at Walmart in the clearance section. I think they're worth every penny. They're very fun to play with. If you got kids, you could just play with these and not have to worry. They're a little bit weak, so you can't play too hard with them, but they're fun to have around and to just play with your kids if you got them. And they're great transformers. I like to just keep them around, transform them here and there, and play with my kids. Maybe we'll have a battle or something, but I think these figures are awesome, guys. I give these figures a solid 9.5 out of 10. This is Chukatron signing out, saying peace, love, harmony, and God bless. Thank you guys for watching.